Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday, August 12th. And what's going on? Hello, hello. You know that song? That's like an Alan Walker song. I don't know if you guys are all EDM music fans, but I'm not. But that was a good song, though. Check it out. Hello, hello. What's the name of that song? Damn. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, how does it go? There we go. Spectre. Spectre, that's the name of the song. Search for it. It's good. I promise you. Um, Damn. What are we doing here? Okay. Yeah. Biotech and pharma news. There. Let's take a look. Um, at what's going on. By the way, yesterday we opened up this thread right here. Vader IS hauls in 152 million to test an AKT target drug. I assume this is for cancer, for an AKT blocker. So we'll take a deeper dive looking at that later today. And let's just glean the news. What's going on? Psychedelic developer Definium scores more positive data of LSD pill. LSD, like Lucy in the sky with diamonds, baby. Lucy in the sky. It's just like, damn, that's so 60s. That's Pink Floyd, no? Lucy in the sky. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Is it Beatles or it's by the Beatles? Oh, yeah. Love it. Psychedelic. What a golden era that we all missed out on. Or not. Yep. LSD pill. Cool. Um, yeah, I'm sure there's more people who's Definium, who's really interested in taking that trip. And let's make it a good trip. So we need better LSD pills. Sounds good. But this is out of pure curiosity. Why do we want a better LSD pill? Boulevard starts up with 65 million to pursue targeted autoimmune drugs. That's a cool name, Boulevard. I walk a lonely road on the boulevard of broken dream. Da 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 da. My shadow is the only thing that's beside me. I don't know the words. Yeah, but that's wow, college days. Green Day. Oh man. A California band. It's awesome. Um yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, Green Day. Good old days, you know. Oh, brings back some memories. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. There we go. And hopefully this one is with better dreams. Or this one can carry on better dreams. Um let's take a look at that. Since we already talked about the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Startup launches chasing Dupixent. We did that yesterday. Siona, cystic fibrosis. I walk a lonely road on the boulevard of broken dream. Oh, talking about, nah, I'm a boulevard. How about the Champs-Élysées? Yeah, how about that as the boulevard? Yeah, because, bam, no, this one, bam, right here. Is that the Champs-Élysées? No, it's not. Aw, come on, you unsophisticated fuck. Like, Champs-Élysées does not look like a roll of trees, okay? Gosh, grow up and get smarter. Come on. Be more sophisticated. All you peasants. Don't you know? Don't you know culture? Culture? Yeah? Should I open this anyway? No, I'll just skip it. This one we did Definium, trimming headcount. Uh, uh, Aardvark, Adavac drops trial as wait drags on. Adavac, fundraising tracker. AI clinical trial agent delivers up to 82-time ROI in oncology. What kind of bullshit is this? Seriously. Oh, we kind of ignored the headline here. Lilly files 6 lawsuits to bid to shut down black market for retatrutide, or their triple G drug. Uh, Lilly's too rich anyway, rolling in the dough. So we're not really interested in that. Anything else? HIV potential with I can never say this word correctly. Macaque, monkey, right? Cytodine. Leronimab reaffirms HIV potential. All right. Not very interesting, to be honest. HIV is in the past, no? Amgen lays groundwork. We did that yesterday. Oh, we ranted on it yesterday. Abbott Google Health teams up on AI-powered health insight app. Not that interesting. Okay. Let's just go back and start with Vaderus. AKT targeting drug. This one's by Gwendolyn, Vaderus Therapeutics, a biotech firm working on a treatment for a rare inherited bleeding disorder. Actually, it's not for cancer. Startup stage. Ingasorib, people with hereditary hemorrhagic telangiectasia, HHT. That's much easier to say. We all look at strategic options to go forward. Now we're in a position to fully execute everything we've intended to between now and 2029. Good for you. Azmi Nabuzi, Vaderus' CEO. Maybe that's Vader's real name. What is it, Mandalorian? No. What is Vader anyway? Vader. So Anakin is human. I don't know. Okay. Anakin. Luke. I am your father. People with HHT, persistent nosebleeds to chronic anemia. Where does AKT come in all of this? Medicine that targets an enzyme called AKT that is involved in cell survival and growth, but is hyperactive in HHT. Inhibiting AKT's activity could normalize blood vessel production. They're a known commodity. One, AstraZeneca's True Cap is approved for breast cancer. Vader's Engasertib specifically targets specific versions of the enzyme, AKT1 and 2, which Saint Mazard, Pierre Saint Mazard, right there. That's Champs-Élysées right there. Did I just fucking butcher like the whole string of words? Champs-Élysées, right there. There. The second take works better. We're giving the patients back their lives. Goldman Sachs Alternatives and TCGX co-led the Series B round. Strong scientific foundation, says Colin Walsh, managing director at Life Sciences at Goldman Sachs Alternatives, in a statement. Cool. If Goldman says yes, of course it's a good buy. Not a good buy, but like a good buy-in, no? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll probably go with that story, but give me just a second. I'll come back to it. Let's just take a look at the psychedelic thing. LSD pill. More positive data, generalized anxiety disorder, clean. Definium rose by double digits. They're trying to prove its pharmaceutical grade form of LSD can improve mental health. So, how is LSD a patentable drug? It significantly reduced symptoms of major depression. Now succeeded again, this time in generalized anxiety disorder. Definium, a single dose of DT120. Analyst investment firm Stifel. The results are a clean win for Definium. But seriously, isn't LSD just anything on the black market? DT120. Evercore ISI. 2 billion peak annual sales. Let's look for that keyword, LSD. Sets up a compelling catalyst path for companies that seek to bring LSD to market with a rapid label expansion. How can that be? Then can I do heroin? Oh, wait. Purdue Pharma already did that. It's called the opioid crisis in America. So, yes, all these motherfuckers right here are doing our nation a favor by legalizing these drugs. No? No? Opioid, Purdue Pharma, Definium. Cool. Great capitalism play here. So, yeah. Let's all get high, go on a trip. At least, well, back in the day, at least the music was better. Nowadays, what's this garbage playing in the radio, on the radio, and like at all of the music festivals? Piece of shit. There's nothing to live for these days, man. Even psychedelics aren't as good because they're now gonna become legal, right? Thanks, Definium. Boulevard starts up. Okay, let's see. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Ex-Sanofi CEO Frank Nestle is this advancing a trio of multifaceted antibody with the potential to treat several immune diseases. New startup co-founder pioneer autoimmune disease. George Shit officially launched with 65 million. Approved 2 drugs, Vera Therapeutics, and Otsuka Vertex. Boulevard 101. That's a cool name, Boulevard. Yeah, that could be like a high-end apartment building. The name Boulevard 101, no? Vera and Vertex's medicines, homing in on the BAFF and April cytokines. Seriously, that's a thing? Help accelerate production of the autoantibodies. IG bispecific antibody aimed at a pair of targets known to drive kidney condition, IgA nephropathy, become a popular target of late. I see. So it's a bispecific antibody. Homing in on the 2 cytokines in IgAN. What does IgAN stand for again? That's the condition. IgA nephropathy. Mahesh Karande is the CEO. And so, tremendous burden there carrying an autoimmune disease. Boulevard 201. 101 and 201. Kind of like your college classes. Those weeder classes. Brings back awesome memories again, huh? Trispecific. medicine that draws T cells to two proteins, CD19 and BCMA. How is it trispecific? I only see two targets right here. They licensed it. Another fucking Chinese asset. I'm not saying fucking Chinese asset. I'm just saying another fucking thing doing an in licensing deal uh, based on a China asset. If I say fucking China asset, then I'm like kind of, I don't know, mocking myself or disrespecting myself because no, not really. Chinese people does not equal to China made drug molecules or drug assets, right? So, okay. I don't know how I get that confused. I think overall, if this is just me or like Chinese people are kind of sensitive at that. If you just like you call the coronavirus or COVID the China virus, then we kind of get a little hung up on the word, the name. So you know, you gotta have a little bit of empathy there, no? Reset the immune system. Boulevard aiming for this, aiming for that. Boulevard 2 will have a leg up on bispecific counterparts. So it's not very interesting. They're not very original. Working with Karande. And shit is Frank Nestle, a former chief scientific officer of Sanofi. Why do they even need research and development? Oh, he's the head of Deerfield Discovery and Development, the venture fund, R&D engine, and biotech incubator. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Isn't this Ken? What's this guy's name? Ken Song? Yeah. He looks quite amicable. And his company just got acquired. If I just made a couple hundred or more million, a couple hundred million, I also be pretty amicable as well, man. So good windfall for the pharma and biotech executives. Good stuff, man. Who who discovered that asset? Tri-specific. I don't know. Let's see. Do they go a little more in detail about that? Did I just close that page? Okay. On the Fierce Biotech tab, I just closed it. A new analysis from the Tough Center found that AI clinical monitoring agent can deliver 82 times return on investment on oncology trials. Well, that sounds good. Then we should lay off 82 times the people that are working on oncology trials. All these useless people who are taking up our resources and polluting our air, breathing in the precious oxygen on this earth. No. Why do we need human beings on this earth anyway, huh? Isn't that a philosophical question? Because if there ain't no human, there ain't no world. The world is the society made out of human beings. So respect that, AI. Grow some fucking respect. Human beings is what we are, and our purpose is both who we are and our purpose of living. Okay? Remember that. AI, you will never get it. Never get it. Agent show MPV gains about Mamma mia, found an estimated 64 times the ROI. No, no, no. So essentially, AI monitoring is all you need. Drug development, financial value, creative efficiency can speed up clinical development in about 18 weeks. Agentic AI. I wonder what kind of agentic AI that is. And why don't we just fire all of our fucking workforce and just rely on agentic AI and do this shit? Do it. Fucking do it. Do it. Fucking fire all of us working in the pharmaceutical industry and just fucking be happy with it all. Report congressional estimate average cost to develop a new drug from less than 1 billion to more than 2 billion. Will Maddox. Will, you clearly do not have a very good understanding of drug development. So, yes, sir. I respectfully disagree with your conclusion here. Let's take a look at that boulevard, right? Right here. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Deerfield Back Boulevard Bob marks beautiful path to a cure. Sounds like bullshit to me. Hot air being blown out of someone's ass. The New York-based Biotech is focused on B-cell biology. It was incubated by Deerfield. 3DC. Where did the C come from? Deerfield, I get the Deerfield discovery and development part. Where does the C come from? Why don't they call themselves D cubed or D3? The investments of internal therapeutic research, da-da-da. Former CEO of mRNA Focus Omega, whose career also includes 7-year stint at Novartis, is leading Boulevard. So taking a year out of industry, Karande told Fierce upon connecting with Deerfield team bispecific T cell activator and April antibody being developed in patients with rare assets. Dosing regimens limited to one injection, inhibiting both received a nod. Let's see. I'm just curious whether they actually developed this asset or they in-licensed it. Antibody. How did Boulevard Therapeutics develop its antibody? What do I do here? Yeah, let's just search. Boulevard Bio develops lead candidate internally within target selections, precision engineered to simultaneously neutralize both BAF and APRIL, two immune signaling proteins designed to achieve equal sustained blockade of both targets. Company launch. Following its invention and initial development inside 3DC, the asset became the foundational lead for Boulevard Bio, which officially emerged from stealth, backed by 65 million under the guidance from immune reset pioneers like co-founder George Shett. Cool. And what about their CEO dude right here? Zarande? Is that his name? Zarande. Zarand. Okay. Karande. Said the name Boulevard reference. Beautiful path to a cure. I guess. Instead of a boulevard of a broken dream. It's a beautiful path to a cure. Quite poetic. What's this guy? So he brought in this guy as a CEO. All right. What's my question? I don't know. I don't know what's my question here, dude. Do I want to just start like looking this shit up right here? Or check out the Vaderus story? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Don't get these two things mixed up. Ask anything. Did Karande join Boulevard Bio from Deerfield? Let's see. Did not join the company directly from Deerfield. Instead, he joined from Omega Therapeutics, mRNA focused. What is mRNA Therapeutics? 7-year executive at Novartis. Externally to lead the startup. Omega Therapeutics. Huh. What happened to Omega Therapeutics? Fine. Omega. Programmable messenger RNA therapy developer. Okay. Oh, China-based Metis. So that's Boulevard 201. Yeah, I guess it's pretty interesting. Who knows? Who knows what we're doing here? What's my question here? Yeah, my question is, how did Vaderus there we go. How did Vaderus discover its candidate drug egacertib and obtain initial funding? How about that? The target AKT1 and AKT2. Yeah. I understand. Drives these. Yeah, the question is how they discovered the drug. God damn it. Not. I guess they just didn't really say. Did Vaderus discover or invent this drug organically? Did not discover completely. Instead, they acquired the drug through external development. Almac discovery short after Vader was founded in 2019. Officially acquired portfolio allosteric AKT inhibitors. The drug Almac, based in Belfast, Northern Ireland, worked on these molecules, took the asset, and strategically pivoted its application toward HHT. Wow. Wow. You fucking poachers. Barbarians at the gate. Vultures around the carcass. I don't know, man. What's going on? That's all right, I guess. This is how drug development or R&D works. Pharmaceutical R&D works. So, yeah, let's also just ta-da. Yeah, let's also just add this question to our list. so that we can just call it a day. No? Oh, this is even more inspiring than the Vaderus story about Boulevard Bile. No? Cool. Well, that's it for today's live streaming. Kind of tired, as you can probably tell from my exhausted voice. And it's getting late. So, yeah. Adios, everybody. Have a good night and peace out. I walk a lonely road on the boulevard of broken dream. My shadow is the only thing that's beside me. My cello, nunny, 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 nunny. Boop.